Welcome, my business bosses, to Business Life with Kimmi Podcast. I'm your host, Kimmi Nunnally. I'm a resource for entrepreneurs and creatives who are looking to elevate their online presence through great content. Learn real and useful business strategies that will help make you profitable. Don't forget, also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Business Life with Kimmi. I bring years of experience and know-how to the table. I will share strategies on how to create content that truly resonates with your audience and drives engagement. So tune in and enjoy the conversation. Hello, and welcome to Business Life with Kimmi. Well, hey guys, today we are talking about marketing, my business bosses. Business bosses, where you at? We're talking about all things marketing. So when you have a business, I'm just going to get right into it. When you have a business, it is very important that your clients know what you offer. It needs to be clear. You need to have a strategy. You cannot just say, I think I'll just market here. I'll just go there. If you're just, for example, you are selling cakes, right? You're selling muffins and all that kind of stuff like that, cookies. Are you going to go and market to another bakery? Perhaps. But if they're already selling those items, that's probably not going to be your best market. Your better market might be for you to try nursing homes that can't get out. Oh, we have a special treat that we created today, or school events. Oh, I know you may have a school event coming up. I would love to be able to bake cookies and sell them or whatever. You know what I mean? So you have to be very strategic in who you're offering your product to and make sure that it's a good fit. You need to make your marketing simple and clear. Simple and clear. They shouldn't have to guess or wonder. You get this whole big presentation. They still wonder, what's she selling? What is that about? It should be crystal clear. These are my services. I offer lawn services, or I offer barber services. I'm mobile. Be very clear. Don't overwhelm the people. Maybe give them 2 or 3 things that you do or services that you can provide, how they can benefit. Don't just walk in and say, oh, I want to be your barber. And why? I have a barber. Well, my barbershop is open extended hours, or we will travel to you. You see the difference? So they need to know, what is it in for me when you're marketing people? What am I going to get out of it? You also want to think about using digital marketing. Today, everything is digital. I've talked about this in many videos. Social media is so important. If you are not using social media for your marketing, you are leaving money on the table. So what does that look like? Social media marketing can include TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, quick posts. Hey, if you have a barbershop, hey, this is Cuts by Designs. We're open on Saturdays. Boop, boop, something like that. Happy Sunday from Atlanta Mobile Detailing. And you just waving or something like that. Just a quick little video. People want to see who you are, who they're doing business with, okay? So there's something called search engine optimization for those of you who do not know. And that just means keywords. Whenever you are putting anything out in your marketing, your content, if you're doing social media, any type of marketing, you want to make sure you're hitting keywords. For example, if I am talking about dog grooming, I want to make sure I use words like groomers, puppies, anything related to the dog industry that would let my client know or that they're searching for. So you need to know your client. You really need to know your client. What are they searching for? And then when you're creating your marketing, once you know who your client is and what they're looking for, do a few Google searches and kind of find out, okay, so dog groomers near me. See what other people are putting out there. I talked about this in a previous video about knowing what your competitors are offering. That way you can see what your clients need. Because a lot of times we don't really know. We start out thinking that we know what they need. But then as we actually interview our clients, once you have a client and you kind of talk to them, because I always ask my clients, I'm like, so how did you find me? That way I know what marketing is working. I could be putting business cards over here and putting them at Panera Bread and putting them at Starbucks or whatever. And they say, I got it right from the gas station. Oh, I might need to target a few more gas stations. So you really need to be strategic in your marketing. You really do. What does your website look like? If you have a website, what does your business cards look like? Does it look like a dry piece of toast, I always say? Or does it look like an edible arrangement? When we think of an edible arrangement, it just makes you smile. All the colors, the different fruits, the textures, right? It just brings a smile to your face. Not to mention that it's edible, makes it nice. But so what is your website? What is your presentation? How do you show up? You know, even your personality. Is it kind of like, good morning, how you doing? No, hey, welcome, how are you? You know, people want to do business with people that they like. And then that's nothing new. It's nothing new. But I kind of like to, just like I just did, I kind of show you, like, again, you know, versus who you want to do business with. Good morning. Hi. Which person? Which person? Which are you? Be honest with yourself. When it comes to marketing, when you go out face to face and you talking to people, you could be all dressed up in your suit and your shoes is clicking, boom, boom, boom. But do you walk in and people don't want to do, your attitude is stank? They don't want to be bothered? You know what I mean? So we have to have these real conversations. And the reason I'm so frank about this is because I want you to excel. I already know what's out there. I have built businesses myself. I help thousands of people to build businesses. And I'm having personality conversations with people. I'm like, well, you know what? That's nice for me and you. But for real world, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. For example, you cussing and all this kind of stuff with your homies and your friends and stuff. That may be how you present out there with them. But let me assure you, real world, that's not how people function. They do not want to do business with you if you have a potty mouth. They do not. And I've had a couple students actually, and we're having conversation, and because they see me on YouTube or I've mentored them privately or whatever, they think they know me. They think we're cool, we're homies. I never change like that. We are business. This is a business arrangement. I never talk to my clients and my students like that. Never. And I don't talk like that in my personal life anyway. But for sure, I'm not going to do that with anyone I'm doing business with, because they may drink with you and do all that stuff with you. And you can kind of even compare to a man-woman relationship. It's certain women that men will hang out with, party with. And I know this is not going to be pretty, but I don't even care because it's real. They got that woman over there, but they're not going to marry her. Okay? So you may have people that you're doing business with, and they may act like, oh yeah, she's cool, you know, and you kick it, you drink with them, whatever, but they're not going to do business with you. They're not going to trust you with their money. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very cautious of that. And that's the kind of thing that I like to teach you here is you may think what you see on YouTube or reality TV is one thing, but real world is still completely different. Completely different. So I bring a little old school over here sometime. But if you really want to succeed, you listen to me. Stick with me. Okay, so I kind of went on a tangent there, but it's cool. It's all good. But you also want to think about what type of marketing you're going to be doing. Will you be doing advertisements like television, commercials? Some people get billboards, billboards, or buy ads on a bus. So it's all kind of different ways that you can advertise. You may get a radio spot. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget your old-fashioned flyers, passing them out, business cards. I buy business cards by the hundreds. Just a few things you want to include on your business card. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on this, but you want to make sure you have a nice picture, have your name on there, have a list of services that you do. They shouldn't have to wonder on your business card. Okay, what do you do? And again, you want to have some color, not a dry piece of toast. It's the first impression. Okay. Also, do not be afraid to invest in a little marketing. And what do I mean by that? Don't be so cheap that you give one client one business card. No, you want to pass out 3 or 4 at a time, okay? And I know initially getting started, you may say, well, Kimmi, I don't have no money to be handing out 3 or 4 cards. But again, this is something where we have to invest in our business. So you want to invest in flyers. You want to invest in magnets, depending on what type of business you have. You also want to get you some t-shirts. You maybe the bag that you carry, you can have it embroidered with your company's name on it. The more things like that you invest into builds brand awareness, and people will see you coming before you even get there. I've been in grocery stores and I see people taking a picture of my car because I have my car magnet on it for my other business, which I'm a notary. And they'll take a picture of my car and I'm like, what are they doing? And then I realized what was going on. Or they'll take a picture of my shirt, back of it. Or they say, hey, you're a notary. You know, they can see it. I'm a walking advertising for my company. Okay. So these are just a few tips on marketing, just to be clear, because I always like to wrap it up in a nutshell for you. When it comes to marketing, you want to make sure who is your audience in the first place. Make sure that you are maximizing your keywords if you're doing social media marketing. Are you putting in words that people are actually searching for on the computer? Is your marketing simple? Is it clear? Okay. Is it colorful? Or is it a dry piece of toast? Does it look like an edible arrangement or like sit toast when you sick? When you sick and your mama say, let me get you some toast, baby, or some little dry saltine crackers, because they make everything better, right? But that's not how we want our business to be. We want our businesses to be bright and vibrant, right? And also even you as a person, when you present in the company. No, hold on. Also, you as a person, when you present out there in the world, how are you showing up? Are you showing up all frowned up? Good morning. Or are you walking in? Good morning. My name is Kimmi. Da, 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 da. People love that. Now that person might get on your nerves, because I know I get on some people's nerves with all my cheeriness. But this is just how I woke up this morning. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Me and my husband and my niece and stuff, we crack up sometimes because they'll say, she woke up like that. What you gonna do? I came out my mama's womb like this, okay? I'm always on 100. And I'll be like, my husband laying there 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to have a full-blown conversation in this voice, too. Not just, this ain't fake, this real. I'll be like, Jeffrey, da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, could we wait till daylight? So anyway, how do you present in the world, though? Are you too much for people, or are people like, I don't want to be bothered with you? Period. They want to shut it down. You ain't even did nothing. You ain't even open your mouth. And your face is looking like this. All of that is marketing. T-shirts, business cards, okay? So don't forget all the things we talked about today so you can have a strong business, okay? Strong business. So, all right, business bosses, until next time, this is Business Life with Kimmi, all things business. Check out businesscreatorzone.com. businesscreatorzone.com. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Business Life with Kimmi Podcast. We hope you have enjoyed the insights and strategies shared and that you gain valuable knowledge on how to elevate your content and grow your business. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Also, be sure to watch the Business Life with Kimmi YouTube channel. Visit us at businesscreatorzone.com for all things business related and even more resources. We wish you much success. Until next time, bye.